Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and I have an announcement for you. This is the second part of a larger announcement video I've had. As you may know, Arbitrary Hero is raising money for Cincinnati Children's Hospital via an Extra Life campaign. Our channel goal is to raise $3,000. As part of that, my personal goal is to raise $1,000. Currently, I am at $930, and to help raise money, I am holding two raffles that you can enter in. The first, which has already had a video about it, is a Transformers trading card game raffle with all sorts of trading card game prizes, including a Siege 2 booster box. The second part of the fundraiser, the second raffle, is a Transformers toy raffle, and I have a ton of toys to give away. All you have to do to enter is to donate at least $5 on my Extra Life page with, in the message text, Transformers toy raffle. I think I've got instructions in the video in text form so you can read it. So let's go ahead and start looking at prizes. The first one is just a quick update to my my TCG raffle, which this came in from Wreck and Rule, who do great Transformers videos. If you care about the trading card game, or if you're curious, I definitely recommend checking it out. I've got a stack of tokens that I mentioned previously, but now you can take a look at them. So these are unpainted Wreck and Rule tokens, which are double-sided. You can paint those and customize those however you want. And then I also have like 5 of these Shockwave logical tokens. This, you can use it to denote activity without tapping or whatever else. I think it's just a brilliant design. So those are some of the smaller prizes in the TCG raffle. There's all sorts of other stuff, including commissioned art you could win if you decide to donate and be a part of the TCG raffle. Now to get to the toy raffle, I have a bunch of stuff. Some of it has been very generously donated by a friend on the TFW 2005 forums. I asked if he wanted a shout out. He said no, but I just wanted to say I very much appreciate it. So the first one is a big one. We have here a complete Armada Unicron. This guy, he's the classic nostalgia. To me, Armada was not a cartoon I watched at the time, but when I went back and watched it, it was funny. I really love this Unicron design. I've never owned this toy, so I'm excited because I got to transform it just to, make sure it works. Comes with everything, all the missiles and everything, and it comes with, I think this is Deadend, his little Micromaster buddy, a Minicon buddy. That's a planet around, or a moon around the planet that is Unicron. This is one of the prizes you can win. If you're curious about the history of Jetfire, here we have the Combiner Wars Jetfire, and I'm throwing in my Classics Jetfire. So together you can get, both of these boys. I also have an Armada Tidal Wave, and this guy looks awesome. This is another toy that I just never owned, but he's terrific. He's an old Armada toy. He doesn't have the knee joints that modern toys have. But besides that, like if they did, Jetfire got a, what do they call it, Commander class toy or Supreme class toy. If they do him as the next one, I think that would be brilliant. So we've got a Tidal Wave here that you could win. The souped up version with all the cool energy paint job and everything. I really like that. Any of these prizes are only $5 to enter into the raffle. Every additional $5 you donate will be another raffle entry. I actually picked up from Transfan2's Shop and Look. I did a video where I was asking for recommendations on prizes. It was up between this. I wanted to grab a Combiner Wars Computron, but he sold out by the time I got back. Someone did ask for a Greatshot, though. Here is a sealed Titan's Return Greatshot, which I do have this toy. You can check out the review video. It is an awesome figure. It's, it's based off of the other 6 changers that we got in the Titan's Return line. But yeah, Transformers Legends Greatshot LGEX. He looks awesome. Then I went over to the toy department and picked up some stuff as well. Here I've got a Titan's Return Leader Class Overlord. He's got like his stickers on him and everything. I feel like that. There we go. That's how he should look. But yeah, we've got Overlord right here. Studio Series Optimus Prime, which I've never owned this toy, but I've been playing around with it since I got it and I really like it. But I am giving it away, so maybe I got to buy one for myself. We have Optimus Prime right here, and I've got a Masterpiece Wheeljack here, which the tag is like in the wheels, so I gotta get this off, but he comes with all his accessories. Masterpiece Wheeljack here. So this was all from the toy department, based again on your preferences and recommendations. And Armada Cyclonus, which again, this isn't Cyclonus's like anime colors at first. This is him after he got like powered up, right? But there is Cyclonus, which I think is a really neat toy. This is another toy that I would love to get an update on. That guy just looks awesome. This looks like a movie like Deadend or Breakdown, but yellow. I'm actually not sure who this guy is, but we got a little movie figure. We got a couple movie figures. I have, in addition to that, a movie Mindwipe, Voyager Mindwipe from, I think this was Hunt for the Decepticons, which is a really neat looking stealth bomber, right? F-117 stealth fighter. Beast Wars, this was Voyager Cryotron, a repaint of Predaking from... Cryotron was a character, like, I think it originally in, like, some fan comics. But that guy, like, that color scheme just looks awesome. And this Voyager Predaking mold is a very good mold. Oh, I'm not totally sure who this is. This is this a Soundwave? Was this, like, Machine Wars Soundwave? That's what it reminds me of. Some of this stuff... When I list the prizes in my Extra Life campaign, I am going to... Let's pop his head out. I'm going to look up on TF Wiki exactly who it is. If you know who any of the stuff I don't know or need to correct me on anything I'm wrong about, just let me know. His head's like in here, but I can't seem to... There we go. Who's that guy? Does anyone know? But yeah, this guy, whoever it is up for auction. Oh, wow. I'm almost I'm afraid to mess with him too much. This is G1 Slag. Like, that's a proper... I don't own any G1 toys. That's a proper G1 Dinobot. He still has his stickers. The mouth is attached, but it is a little loose. But yeah, he's got his little teeny tiny dino hands. Or robot hands hidden in his dino feet. Ooh! Classics Prowl. I just did a video on Siege Smokescreen where I showed off Combiner Wars Prowl and Classics Blue Streak. But here is Classics Prowl. Is it Classics? I think so. I'll have to look up and make sure I know the correct version. But there's a Classics Prowl if you want an Earth mode Prowl instead of the Siege alt mode Prowl. Here we've got a Bumblebee. This looks like a Cyberverse Bumblebee? No. Ooh, I like that. Oh, it's a Robots in Disguise 2015 Bumblebee. But he's gold. That's probably going to be bundled with Predaking. Here's looks like a Beast Wars figure. Oh no, it's a Beast Hunters. So this will go with Predaking or Cryotron and Bumblebee. I forget the name of this guy. I have the mold. I really like the base mold, Razorback. But here is like his tiger striped brother, which honestly, this seems like the better deco. This looks awesome. Oh, this is a bigger one. Ooh. This looks like a trailer. Is this Overlord? Overload from, I don't even remember what show Overlord was in. Energon? Was this Energon Overload? Or maybe Cybertron Overload? And Overload. This was like, right, he turned into his own robot, but he was also a big upgrade for Optimus Prime, I'm pretty sure. I love that paint. Like, look at how much paint is on that little guy. That's awesome. Here we got a G1 Slug. I hope I'm getting these Dinobot names right. I'm always really paranoid about that. And I don't know enough about G1 to know like if these are the original toys. They got metal in them. Like that's cold. It feels die-casty. His little torso piece, this red part feels cold. But yeah, he's got his stickers and everything. The way it'll work is however many prizes there are or prize pools there are, I'll just raffle off or I'll have that many winners. Here is Generations or Universe or Classics Grapple. I know we saw the new Grapple in Earthrise. I've got Inferno, and I really like this mold. So if you wanted, to do an Earthrise Inferno and then a Classics Grapple, you could absolutely do that. This guy's probably going to get bundled with Prowl. So those two you could win. I'm trying to do prize pools, like bundles of toys, so that one, I save a little bit on shipping, and two, you guys win more, because there's so much stuff in here. Classics Wheeljack. So I know we have the Masterpiece Wheeljack, but we also have a Classics Wheeljack. Which, if you're a TCG fan, for some reason, I think that's Windblade's head fin. Nope. I wonder if that means there's a Windblade in here somewhere. We'll get to her. Wheeljack and Mirage seem like they'd be great toys. Have I shown you guys Mirage? I'm trying to keep track of what I've shown. If not, here is a Classics Mirage, which, if you've seen Siege Mirage, I don't honestly like the look of that toy very much. This I have already, and this is a great toy. I highly recommend, if you don't have a Classics Mirage, it's incredibly posable. It looks like him. I like the lithe body style. This one is an easy recommendation. So maybe these two go together. Oh, here is, if you were curious, here is all of Cryotron Predaking's, or whatever his name is, Cryotech Predaking, all of his accessories. I just was talking about Windblade. So here we have Generations Windblade. This is not the Windblade from the paint job from Japan, but this is it's a little bit of history, right? The very first Windblade toy we ever got. And she is indeed missing her head fan. So we can plug that right in. Fold that back. I still like this Windblade toy. I'm pretty sure I have one of every version of Windblade that's come out except for the Cyberverse toy, which I just haven't seen a Cyberverse Windblade that I like. But there is Generations Windblade, which I know I see her sword in here. So there is Windblade with her sword. Oh, hey, we've got two Cyclonuses here. So here is, I guess I'll do a bundle of Cyclonuses. Here is Armada Cyclonus with his original color scheme, which I like a lot. I believe this isn't his front part of his cockpit a headmaster. Do you press down, or not a headmaster, a minicon? Ah, there we go. So there is like Cyclonus by himself. But I love the way his minicon integrates with him to get you that sleeker helicopter look. That is awesome. Here are the Beast Hunter. We can actually look at his name. Maybe I can't find his name super quick. But here are his accessories, so he's got all his bits. And here is a crown for... This is my other big bot. Here, let's see if we can get it. This is Cybertron Starscream. And he is massive. If you thought Jetfire was a big plane, this guy is a big plane. This is, in my opinion, the most successful Starscream. Well, no, maybe not most successful, but the Starscream that has had the most successful day in Transformers ever. He kicked Optimus Prime and all the Autobots' asses. He got the Cyber Keys. He got the Cyber Omega Lock. This Starscream is a winner, and I want you to be a winner and take this guy home. Now, this is kind of neat for me because I've never really messed with this line at all. But here I have an Alternators or Binaltech Jazz, which looks really neat. This, it feels good to play around with. There's some interesting bits of just transformation technology that we don't really use anymore, but that I thought were pretty neat. This guy is another bit of history that we just don't get toys like this anymore with the super realistic alt mode. I know maybe most people are like, oh, I want Masterpiece Jazz. But to me, this guy turning into the Mazda RX, right? RX-7 is just really, really cool. This is the last bit of Transformers stuff. So this is, I picked some stuff up at a good deal price because I was really curious about these toys. Here we have Transformers Universe Treadbolt, which is the Classics Jetfire mold, but in a really neat color scheme, which I really like a lot. And he also comes with all of his accessories and bits. I believe he has a crack in his helmet, since I like giving some of the Japanese stuff away. Here is Henkei Astrotrain. So we are getting Siege Astrotrain, which I don't know if you've seen, but Leader Siege Astrotrain is kind of on the smaller side of Voyager. This guy I really like because he has a modern train alt mode. So he goes from space shuttle to modern train, which I think is a really neat design decision. And I appreciate that over like cartoon accuracy. I don't care all that much about that. But this guy's awesome. The packaging is open, but all the bits are here, and he is fantastic. So that is all my prizes, all sorts of stuff. Like I said in the description below, if you want to win anything, all you have to do is donate $5 to my Extra Life page. Put in the donation message, make it a non-anonymous donation so that I can see your name and, you know, contact you as a winner. Put in the donation message, Transformers toy raffle, that enters you into winning any of these fabulous prizes. I will pay for shipping up to $20 to get something out to you. If you're like overseas or something, absolutely you can still enter, but we'll need to work out the shipping there because shipping Unicron or Starscream overseas is probably going to be pricier. But thanks for watching. I hope you enter. I hope you win something. Either way, I hope we raise a lot of money to help out kids at the Cincinnati Children's Hospital. I know they need it. Cincinnati Children's provides great service. They just take care of kids, you know, who need help. They do great cancer treatments. They have an awesome neonatal care service. They work with families that can't afford care themselves. They provide money to help kids get the care they need. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, if you donate, thank you so much for your donation and generosity. Together, not only are we going to raise more than $1,000, we're going to crush my teammates, which is really all I care about deep down inside. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great day.